Yes, Claire. Very surprising. I am the most surprising and shocking stream on this platform. Definitely. Definitely. Yes. Hello, hi, I did that thing again where I press go live and then I remember I need water and all those other things. So I went and got water and other things. But we're here now. I succeeded in my quest of purchasing items, which is why stream was late, because I didn't want to miss the chance to purchase said items. But times and zones and such. But that's not important. What's important is we're gonna catch some very normal fish today. And no one's gonna be in any way, shape, or form uncomfortable with creepy things. No such thing is going to happen. Oh, I have research parts. Oh, that's good. I like having research parts. I also have no more books to read. And I have boxes. I love having boxes. And I have refined metal. Alright. Okay. Cool. I don't remember what we were doing. Well, apparently catching some fish and such. Right, we blew up totally normal things in the swamp. And we were working on collecting the specimens from Gale Cliffs, which is a problem because I don't have the fishing rod yet. And I don't remember what I needed for that, so we're just gonna have to go over there and find out. But I do have a lot of crates now, so I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll also need one more just normal metal and a lot of money. So the quest is money and materials which are harvested. Oh, these fish aren't worth much, so I should not be catching them. Is it? It's the other direction. I remember which way things are and how stuff do. I'm gonna catch a shark. I can't catch a shark, right? Because I had to get rid of the thing so I could install the other thing. Great. This is great. Truly. Great content. That's it. That's the entire joke. What else did I have to talk about? I did things today. Namely, I baked cookies. And I failed to finish crocheting my witch hat before it got dark again. And I was like, this is black yarn. I would like to continue having eyesight, so I'm not gonna do this. Which I think was a very wise choice on my part. What in the entire fuck are you, sir? You good? Okay then. That seemed unnecessary. Okay, so lab samples. I've given you the one sample I have. Never mind. And then we have the foundry. And I cannot make crate. Cannot upgrade foundry. Right, these things. I could make a chain optimizer or a real accelerator if I had go. I do not currently have go. And then we have the factory where I got this stuff. So I don't currently actually need any of the crates. Oh, I have the infused hoist, I just don't have room to put it because I have this thing. And I caught a doubloon. Well, in that case, let's do that. Let's switch to getting the fish, because the fish will also get me money. And I like having money because I needed to make my boat bigger so that I can put more stuff on it. Oh, I can just do this. That'll get me halfway to get. I just discombobulated my boat. That was amazing. Actually, I need to go around this way. I know where Gale Cliffs is. I've been there before. Do not ask me why we're looking through this right now instead of just going places. I forgot while I started doing it. Well, Claire, you see, I am not a very spooky person, so I don't have many of those. Like, I'm currently, like, mentally going through games that I would consider horror games that I own, and I haven't really come up with any yet. The hand of some forgotten sailor taking refuge from an ancient storm. Today, at last, it comes ashore. Okay, then. More not to lie, which is definitely the right plural word for Nautilus. What do you mean, Lila? That's nonsense. Back there was the dredge that I need for the dredging. And then we go through the goop. Yay for goop. I have played Strange Horticulture. yeah, that game was not good for me. Like, it looked like it was a very enjoyable game, but oh no, I could not. I could not. Also, hello, Scribbles. But yes, I have played Strange Horticulture on the New Year stream. I played like all of it, and then some more, and then some more of all of it. So, yes, that one has been played by Alila. I'm gonna have to check if I saved the VOD or not, but, like, I have, like, done 90% of the ending of that one. But I am looking forward to the new one. The new one that they're coming out with, which is, Antiquities? I'm trying to remember the right word. I'm not coming up with the right word, but I think it was Antiquities. Alright, we have that. Right, this problem. I remember I had this problem. Well. I have an issue here, and the issue is not enough room for all of my stuffed things. And I'm very upset by it. I have one singular Nautilus, because I need the other one. Well, actually, you can have the fancy one, too. I just need one of them to give to the science man. Okay. Well, I think the trilobite is... I don't think I've had a trilobite before. This crab pot won't fit in my pockets. This is an issue. We are experiencing an issue. It is a tried and true little issue of, gosh dang it, my pockets are full, but I need to carry everything. In this case, everything does include enough explosives to explode the sun, but details. Okay, once again, we cannot put all the things in all the places. This is annoying. That's not the lamp button, this is the lamp button. Why is everything so pink? That seems unhealthy. Alright, and we go back again. Ooh, zombie movie. I'm also absolutely not good at horror movies. I've watched horror movies once, and the only other thing other than we watched horror movies I remember about the situation is that I'm pretty sure I also threw up unrelated to the horror movies. So, you know, that's fun. Repair all my stuff. And the things. And the mobobs. Okay. Alright, there's the new lamp that doesn't fit in my boat. Alright. Why are you... Right, because I caught new fish, so now you need to be all annoying about it. So, I had one of the fish. I had the lancet fish, now I have a trilobite and a nautilus. And now I need a solicina. What the heck is a solicina? Where do I get one? Once again, foiled by not quite the right amount of space. Ha 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 ha. Lila has had worse experiences in the past. It was fine. No, seriously, the reason I remember this is because I did throw up, and then I was fine. And I told the others so, and they were like, Lila, you just threw up, how can you be fine? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just, it's good now, it's fine. The issue of feeling nauseous has been solved. You know, it was fine. That's not how you fix a thing. This is how you fix it. Fixed. Alright. And then we have a nap. So I don't run into rocks. Yeah, it's just nautiluses and lancet fishes. What if we go over here where there's more goo? And we look at this goo. That's probably the fish I need. It's the other one in the goo. Hello, goofish. I put goo on my boat. This is a very pointy goofish. This is not actually the goofish I need. This is a different fish. That might be my goofish. There's more goo on my ship now. It's also on the fish. Why are you annoying shaped? 1 second, I need to shuffle around the goo. Solacina, a distant relative of modern sea cucumbers and urchin. This spider-like creature crawls along the seafloor searching for food. Delightful. My pockets are full. Whee! Time to go to the other side of the world. I did look at the Steam achievements for Dredge, and keeping the haze burn meter about 50% for 10 seconds is one of those, so that's what I was doing there. Other thing I was doing there, not going the right direction. But it's fine, I can just go around, I suppose. This is a goo shark. I sadly do not have room for the goo shark. Otherwise I would be catching a goo shark. Because I've just said the word goo shark 87 times and I'm very entertained by it. Goo shark. Lamp. That would be funnier if I actually knew Morse code so I could Morse code something. Alas, I do not, because I don't have the memory capacity for it. Anyway, hello science man, it's the middle of the night, I brought you fish. One of them's this one, one of them's this one, and one of them's this one. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence as if lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Now that's inconvenient. If that falls down on me, that's bad news. Oh, hi! Nice to meet you too. That's not where eyeballs go. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig, so it's really here. Scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. Oh, my buddy! My buddy who I brought the dog. The researcher. Turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods, so, leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away, to Stellar Basin. Please, go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. Sir, what the fuck? Ooh, factory. Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Crates. I got lots of crates. Please take my crates. Making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Yay. We're ignoring the fact that this place is being hugged by a squid. And just doing construction anyways. I think you're going to like what we can make here now. It's hull repair kits, harvesters repair packs. Oh. And soothing tea. Yeah, these are consumables, and the main rule when it comes to consumables that I follow in life is I don't use them in video games. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Okay, you also want a crate. Have a crate. Be grateful. Alright, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Yes, you can turn crates into useful stuff. And you can make goo into dark canisters. And you can make refined metal and research parts out of my crates. You have goo. And actually, I had one of these spare too. Wait, I actually have it in here, don't I? Make me a canister. Boop. So now I have a canister for future crimes. Very, very useful though. I can turn crates into stuff I actually need more of. Okay, generator man. Yeah, have some gar. And you, thanks for that. I'm gonna have a nap about it. Alright. Let's go see Science Lady. With the dog. Let's go see the dog. Hello? Orcas. That was very loud in my ear. Whee! Goodbye, moon. I'm going to catch this fish. Just for having. It's beautiful. Beautiful viper fish. I don't know why I decided I needed to catch these fish. I just did. So I did. I suppose the answer's because I still need money. Am I even heading in the right direction? Well, there's islands out here that I don't think I've actually been to. So we're taking a detour for adventure. Is that a big crab? Are you a crab? No, you're people. Crabs aren't people. You approach a hooded figure. Deep violet robes mask their face completely. Fisherman. Feed. Person appears to forget the rest of what they were about to say. Feed. The mouth. Hooded figure reveals a scroll. They gesture to a picture shown at the top. It's a tarpon. Don't have one of those. But, good attempt. Are you a crab? You are! Crab is friend. Yes, but crab is not people. Hello, Knives. Happy Knives Day. I found a sextant. Other people would make a joke there. I'm just lucky I vaguely know what that is. Yes, knives. Lots of them. For stabbing. And for playing video games. I don't need more crates. I have too many crate already. But this is just where crate is. Okay, this is just island for crates. And that's a rock. In which case, no more lamp. Go to where we can nap. It's legal to be knives in public. Hello, scientist. It's the middle of the night. I'm here to be a little bit annoying. Oh, hello again. What do you need? So, there's this guy on this rig who's been really annoying in sending me places and not even paying me for it. Like, you at least paid me for it in books and stuff. And he sent me over here to ask you about help because they have a giant squid with eyeballs on its tentacles. And since you are knowledgeable about the giant squid here, he figured you might be able to help. Ooh, we're going to the sewing room. Ooh, fun. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? So, drilling platform. You helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? No. She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here, and elsewhere, I imagine. Well, so the scientist knows you, and I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here so far from home. You might have mentioned that I studied under him. But I studied him, too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk, dust, and torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Well, so about the loud noise machine that made the squid not eat me. Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. So there's people on that rig who aren't the scientists, who really don't deserve the giant tentacle monster nonsense. We kind of need to help them. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. Like I said, I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. Thanks. You're lovely. I'm sorry for getting you into this. Treasure? Treasure. A citrine ring. Okay, but if I go really fast, can I go across the tentacle pit? The answer is, surprisingly, yes. Opal earrings. Ooh, pretty. I mean, I assume I can actually fish in there if I turn on the... not the goo machine, the noise machine. Which is over there again. But, I don't care. Actually, maybe I can even just fish there normally. Now that we stole... was it the necklace? What was it? It was something. Something filled with malice that was in there. This is a fascinating fish. It's a tripod spiderfish. The spiderfish waits in the gloom, perched on stilted fins. It faces the current upstream and can use its smaller front fins to direct prey into its open mouth. Are we sure the front ones are smaller? Or are we talking about those? Fascinating creature. I don't like it though. A Kirkmakilla. Slitted eyes lie at the base of each pronounced claw. Its tiny mouth limits its consuming small prey. Limits it to consuming small prey, even. Can I... There. I feel better about it now. To the oceanic fish. A mahi-mahi. This one's not even weird. Wait, no, this one is weird, but not weird enough. It's like not surprising weird, it's just special weird. I'm just not making any sense right now, am I? But a mahi-mahi, that's a fish what I know exists. Which, you know, that's an improvement over other fish that I don't know exist, because I don't know a lot of things about fish. Mostly because, you know, all of my knowledge comes from video games. Okay, this stone still doesn't like me. Good to know. Oh, I forgot I had a crab pot here. It is filled with crabs. Which I suppose was its purpose, so good job, crab pot. Hello. I would like to sell you 2 crabs. And some rotting, but not quite rotted yet, viper fish. Alright. Excuse the hiccups. Okay, I need to pick this up. Right. Right. Because I need to throw it into the goo. Is the thought here. Because if you throw it in the goo, you get the goo things. And you need those as specimens. And repair everything. And we're halfway on the boat upgrade. To the goo! Boop. Ooh. Unknown. Ooh. It's an eagle shark. This is a fascinating creature. Okay. Just follow the giant fissure in the floor. It will bring you back to the rig. Or something. I need to stop doing that. I'll make myself seasick. And that's not the goal here. So many ocean puppies, yes. I don't need that one. Do I have room for another type of shark? Probably not. I actually do have room for another shark. Great success. Well, there is still the weird stone that wants sharks that I haven't solved yet. That is a problem for future Lilla. Future Lilla will solve that problem, I'm sure of it. Future Lilla's very smart. It knows what will need to be done. Hello, giant weird tentacles. Lovely to see you again. Actually, how's the undermarket fella? He's just ignoring that. Cool. Good for him. So anyway, Science Man. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. So they're strange creatures. You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails out, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. You're not being nice to me. Have some oddly shaped fish. And I'm working on the sea slug, that one's in progress. Yeah, anything more about the prehistoric fish? They are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know, a Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Okay, cool, let's, defense main. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. These blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, I think I get it. Okay, well, luckily for you, I have the goo and the boxes. I'm very talented at having both of those. We'll get started. Defenses are primed, turning them on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. I do like that we basically took every being's like concentrated message of run away. Sorry for probably peeking the mic there. But we did that. And we beamed it directly at the brain of a giant squid. And it somehow seems to have worked. Yes, remarkable. The power spikes. Fisherman, don't forget about those samples. He walks away, muttering something about modulating voices and waves. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Well, he's not gonna do good things with this, is he? He's gonna summon things. It'll be very unpleasant. Give me cash money. Thank you. Very sorry for the yawning. It will happen again. Okay. So what other things can I make? I need goo. I need goo for these. Okay. I need goo. Which means I should install the goo machine and go get some goo. We're installing the goo machine. Alright. Let's have a nap. And then we will go. We'll go out on adventures. By adventures I mean cleaning up the goo. Because there is goo. We'll go grab that goo and then we'll go over here and get things that aren't goo. Like fish. Sometimes fish are not goo. Those aren't worth a lot of money, Lila. You don't need those. What? Okay, that shark just looked very red from a distance, I assume. Collect the goo. Ooh. That is the entirety of my internal monologue right now. It's just the word goo. No thoughts. Just goo. And you know, the realization that I still have not properly acclimated to wintertime again, because if you didn't know, I switched to wintertime on Sunday, and by I mean my country, and therefore I've been trying to adapt to that. It's not been going well. And it's just like I am so sleepy at times when I should not be that sleepy yet. Can I get this fish? Because I assume this fish is gonna give me a lot of money. Ooh, a plated osteostration. A shallow bone pierced by spurs of something stronger. A horned miter shielding eyeless sockets. The ooze went on my boat. Well, that's not nice of it. Stop coming on my boat! Hello, eels. Hello, rocks that aren't there but that will hurt my boat if I hit them. Hello, fishmonger. I was like, why is there flies in front of my screen? What are they doing? No, they're inside the screen. Good try though, brain. Good try. Actually, I could have kept that and gotten more of the metal and then turned it into goo, but that's fine. Whee! Oh. I went through bubble. And I took on some extra goo. Oh, right, I don't have my deep sea fishing equipment right now because I'm collecting goo. That's a lot of sea slugs. Any fish here I can catch? No, just more goo. Well, in that case, back we go. Whee! There is also still the whole other DLC with the ice that I haven't even considered touching yet. I feel like I should, but considering it's like ice themed, maybe we'll wait like another month and then oh, I forgot I had my lamp on. Yeah. No lamps here. You saw nothing. No need to be rude to me about me and my lamp. More fishing, yes. more fishing. I mean, we still haven't even finished the base game, so, like, plenty more fishing. Like, we still have to do all the volcano fishing. And dealing with the weird cultist guy. Because there was a weird cultist guy. Who was like, ah, yes, you will do the things. And then you will be the prophet. And I get to have a nap or something. Hello, ghost boat. Nice to meet you. Please don't ram me, thank you. Alright, science man. I found you your samples. Stop blowing up everything. The scientist arranges the specimens now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain. But it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slacken muscles, arc and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. What is it? Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig. A stern-looking man in a suit. Oh, I don't like him already. He's probably some sort of business executive or something. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You who couldn't even keep shipments in order? Who involved locals just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Can we throw him to the giant squid? I feel like that would solve at least one issue. Fire it up. Drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. Gosh dang it. Ooh. Oh no, not the mangrove. The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts sufficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. Rude? Rude. Final section of the factory. Ooh, I'm gonna need to go get more crates. And then for fleet services, we've got to get this place operational or the boss will have my head. More of those. Yes. What's your opinion of your boss? My master? Oh, the executive, yes. He's everywhere. Very hardworking. Always has been. Always will be. He needs me, my work. It all has to be correct. Do you understand? I have to be in the right place, or else there's not much time left. Yeah, you're not making that much sense right now. Anything about the goo? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen. Touched, it's smooth one moment, silky, and the next, sharp, stabbing. He's been eating the goo, hasn't he? Scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the lights flicker. The subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. Don't eat the goo. You seem concerned. Concerned. No, concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. That's helpful. Twisted strand. Do you want mangrove fish, shallow fish, crabfish? I'm gonna need the upgraded mangrove rod for that. For which I need to talk to factory lady. And I need to give her the goo, which is why I was collecting the goo. And there goes all my money. And then we do the same with this, because then we can stop collecting the goo. And then the last one is the infused winch. Since I already put the stuff in there, I might as well build it. And put it in storage. Don't really have a need for it. I guess... Shallow. I guess I could replace... Oh. Oh, I don't need to be using the infused rod anymore now. Which, granted, doesn't free up the... Well, I guess I could... No, that still doesn't free out... That does free up some space, so I could have the infused hoist up there. Haha! Because I can go do this. And then I can grab the infused hoist. I can put that there. And then I can take the goo machine and I can replace it with something else that's fun. Like, well... I'll just grab the normal trawl net. Yeah, normal trawl net sounds fine because that's then just free money. Excellent. So now we make 1,000 monies and then some monies and then some extra monies. Right? Ah, you want goo. Sorry for getting rid of all my goo. I'll get more eventually. Okay, so I need two more boxes. and $1 million billion bajillion dollars. And also to sell you some crabs. Oh, one of them turned into goo already. Alright. Two more boxes. $1 million bajillion dollars. Alright, there's the boxes. There's the trawl net, because that's how you get fish. I've heard that that's how fish works. Wow. It's a surgeonfish. Also called the snook. Apparently. No, that won't solve that. Actually... Haha! I could fish one more fish in here. Meow. Hello. Sell all the fish. There we go. I fit it in there. It works. Need the shipyard. Please repair my trawl net. And then undock. We've got a crab pot to grab. It has mud crabs and horseshoe crabs in it. Yay. For crabs. Here you go, have crabs and a grey mullet. Also figs. And then we undock. And we go for crab pot and we put it, you guessed it, in the goo. We put it in the goo. We get a Boreaspis. A long bony snout helps to root out prey from the substrate, and the thick head shield provides a strong defense when attacked. That's lovely. Meow. Goo! Oh yeah, I did need more goo. An arapaima. That one's a fish I've caught in Animal Crossing before. That one's not scary. Or what I need, presumably, for my quest of Fish of Ghoul. Can have one of them. Oh, and I can just check my pursuits for these. Yeah, I do not need the Arapaima. Which I'm not sure I'm pronouncing correctly, but it is a fish. It just rotates in one direction, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it just goes one direction. It doesn't go the other way around. They will only let me go that direction. Yeah, I only have one rotation button. I can only turn them the right way around. Okay, this amount of goo has been looked at. Let's go look at the other goos for other types of fish I need to catch. There we go. No goo fish. It's not good fish, it's just goo fish. And I do feel a little goofish for saying things like this. It's a subactinus. My goofish has been gooed. Someone put goo on my goofish. Oh, controller magic. Yeah, that would make sense. But since it's, you know, bound to one mouse button, and the other mouse button is the other thing, it would be rather unintuitive. Since my goofish has been infected with goo, I feel like I need a second one. Because that seems like maybe not good. Never mind. This one's a ghost. A cold wind blows through a skeletal frame, condensed into the light of a ghostly aurora. Ghost fish. Ooh. I might be pronouncing something correctly. Excellent. Oh, that is a bonus of, like, the whole on this side of the map. Now, I don't need to go on a whole world tour to get back to the rig. It's, like, just over there. Hello, rig. I bring to you snamples. Do you want the gross one? You'll take the gross one. Okay, from the shallows. With a rod. Okay, I can do that. Fleet services. Have a crate. Alright, we'll get to work on fleet services. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself. You can make improvements to your vessel here, including some cutting-edge Ironhaven tech that you won't find anywhere else. Okay, so this is the one I'm currently working on, and this is the one after that. Okay, cool, so I'll need 2 crates for that. Have a crate. It looks like an oil spill, and it behaves a little bit like an oil spill, but it's also bringing back extinct prehistoric fish. So it's like time goo. Eldritch time goo. Summoned from the depths. That's my current working theory. That will do it for the factory. I've upgraded the rig to the maximum. Yay. This factory is running at peak efficiency. We've got all we need. You can make me some bait for crabs and rare fish from mixed bait, rot, and goo. Mixed bait, rot, and goo. And mixed bait and goo in a bottle. Okay, it was the foundry guy. Tech lab? It was you in the tech lab who needed goo. Okay. Don't really care about the dredge crane right now. Or my fishing speed. Or the excess heat. Let's grab the crawl guidance thing. Just so I can put the goo in it. And I'll get crates when I get crates. Alright, generator man. Thank you for paying me cash money. And now I just need even more cash money. Oh, there's still a lot of empty spots on here. So I'm assuming once I have all the specimens from Twisted Strand and then all the specimens from the volcano area, things will go wrong. Like, even more wrong. Cool. Well, back we go. Whee! I suppose I might as well grab this crate, since I did spend some research parts on something that now requires a crate. Here we go. Stop getting all fussy at me. Who put my lamp on? I didn't push the lamp button. Who's messing with my lamp? crab. Hello, eyeball creature in the goop. Lovely to see you again. By that I mean, please don't. Thank you. But there's where you can catch a tarpon. That purple guy over there wanted one of them. So let's take it to purple guy. Bonus crate. Because I now know I will need 2 crates for the final hull upgrade from the thing. Hello. Yes, feed the mouth. Have a fish. They hold the fish in front of their face, studying it with a tightening grip. After a few seconds, the fish collapses in on itself under the pressure. The figure looks through the gory mess and picks out the heart, placing it onto their tongue. Sustain the mind. They show you another scroll. This one shows a horseshoe crab. I'll grab that the next time it's in the grab pot. Alright, over there. We need shallow goop. There's a shallow goop. Hello. An opabinia. A clawed proboscis passes food into a backwards-facing mouth. Flaps along the segments of its body propel it through the water. Love that for it. Truly, prehistoric fish or something else. And I made goo. I do such a goo job. I need to find more goo-related puns. Oh, this one's crawling in the star. Balls of flesh contract in rhythmic waves, roving ceaselessly towards its target. What? Where? What? I need that. Thank you very much. Hello. Okay, you can have 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, special 1 of these, another 1 of these. And you can have all of these. And then, fix some stuff. And I take a nap. Take a nap right here. And then we go over to sustain the mind with horseshoe crab. Why are we listening to dramatic music? I'm just going with my fish. Why is the music being so dramatic about me and my fish? Hello. Have a horseshoe crab to sustain your mind. The figure turns the crab over to expose its soft underbelly. They scoop out its innards with sharp fingernails, consuming them blindly. Consume the sky. The figure slowly reveals the final scroll. This one holds a picture of a barrel eye. I know where to find those. It's not right here, so it'll have to wait until I feel like going and looking for a barrel eye, I suppose. Okay, let's take the fish to the rig and have them make even more goo happen to everywhere. I suppose one of the quests is gonna be to clean up all the goo after we're done with producing all the goo. Which will then presumably not turn off all the goo fish, because we still need goo fish. In case we want to complete the encyclopedia completely. But it might make the goo safer or something. I don't know. I'm not a goo expert or someone who's played this game before. Meow. Oh, hello, whale. Alright. Hello, scientists. I have for you a sample. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered. Where the blood. He places the specimens into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly and a pressure gauge in the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch and the metal chamber begins to spin, slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etched onto graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something scratched out at speed. A dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet pure. We'll need more. Down deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance, disdain and dismissal lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? Oh, hi! I saw you earlier. How you doing? Big fish, how you doing? They've put goo on the volcano. As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence and all that witnessed is. Faces stare from windows and hands grip railings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig. A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely? Not with that thing in the water here. Our lives are in danger and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks away towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? Whatever's down there. We shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason. But perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback. I've got explosives, let's go. We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporation following us for the rest of our lives. But if we were to be damaged by a force of nature or force of the deep, we'd have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, think, see what you can do. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that invades the ears. You walk the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels hasn't been securely fastened. Open it. You open the panel. Inside, a bundle of cables travels from a black box up into the heights of the tower. The black box has a number of empty slots on the top, one of which has a module inserted into it. It's labeled Flea in electrical tape. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in Stella Basin would have some advice. Ooh, and she'd probably also be really excited about plucking up everything that this company stands for. Just, you know, for funsies. There I go, spending my money on things I shouldn't be spending it on again. But now I have a trawl guidance chip. I'll get more fish now. Fish. And put the goo in storage for later. Okay, can I sell you some of my old fishing rods? I can. I won't need any of these ones. I will keep the infused one just in case. I also don't need the sampling device. I cannot sell the sampling device. Very fair, I guess. We are rearranging. I don't need this lamp. And I don't need the bottomless lines. This goes here, this goes here, that stays there. Lovely. Look at my organized inventory. There's still things in there I could probably sell, like one of these engines, probably. Yeah, this one. The improved outboard engine. I don't need that. I technically also don't need to keep this one. Alright, so now I have these two in case I want to use them still. This is my stuff that I can sell. This is my baits, and I don't need this lamp. I'm keeping the sign of ruin in case of ruin. And that's that. I do not yet have the room for that, but I can now go and upgrade my hull. Yay! Alright. So this is a point where I should probably get the dredge trawl net out again, but I don't wanna, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna look at my shiny, new and improved boat. Look at it, it's new and improved. So much room for fish, mostly. But I think that's gonna be all. Because I am getting very, very, very tired. Alright. But yeah. Sabotage. Heck yeah. So we'll do that next time we play this. Because for today I am done. Happy Halloween to all of you. Thank you very, very much for joining me, for hanging out, and being generally awesome people. This was, as always, a delight. And, I'm gonna have a cookie before I go to sleep because I baked cookies, which means I get to have cookies, and that's gonna be delicious. I will see you all then. Bye-bye!